When I think of someone who used their voice to inspire millions, one name comes to mind: Maya Angelou. She was more than a poet or an author. She was a storyteller, a teacher, and a woman who lived with courage even in the face of hardship. Maya Angelou's life was not easy. She grew up in the 1930s and 40s, a time when being a black woman in America came with huge challenges. She faced racism, poverty, and trauma, but she didn't let those things define her. Instead, she turned her pain into art that could speak to anybody. Her first book, I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings, tells the story of her childhood and how she found her voice despite everything working against her. That book didn't just share her story, it gave voice to people who often felt silenced. And Maya Angelou didn't stop there. She lived a full, adventurous life. She was a singer, a dancer, an actress, and even spent time living in Ghana, connecting with African leaders and artists. She proved that identity isn't one-dimensional, and you can be many things at once. She wasn't simply a writer. She was also an activist who worked with Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and Malcolm X during the Civil Rights Movement. Her words and actions helped push for justice and equality. Her poems like The Phenomenal Woman and Still I Rise became powerful reminders that self-love, strength, and resilience are possible no matter what life throws at us. Even now, decades later, her words are quoted at graduations, protests, weddings, and memorials. That's how lasting her influence is. Maya Angelou's ability to connect with people came from her honesty. She wrote about pain, but also wrote about joy and beauty. She knew life could be difficult, but she reminded us that hope and love could carry us forward. Now, what can we learn from Maya Angelou? Maya Angelou's most famous quotes: "People will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel." Now, this quote is more than just nice words. It's a challenge. How do we make others feel? Do we show compassion? Do we lift people up? She taught us the importance of education, not just formal schooling, but learning through experiences, through people, through listening. She believed that growth is lifelong. It is. And perhaps most importantly, she taught us resilience. Her poem, Still I Rise, is more than a piece of writing. It's a promise that no matter how many times we are pushed down, we can rise again. Maya Angelou's life reminds us that we have the power to make a difference. She used her voice to bring comfort, courage, and truth into the world. Honoring her means more than just remembering her. It means following her example, doing what she inspired others to do, speaking out for those who can't speak for themselves. Let's live life with the courage that she lived with and showed, and let's hope that our words, our actions can lift others up. Thank you.